All right, Trey had to go. So Amin is here to talk about some league matters, more importantly, with kind of branding. And I think we're going to talk Phoenix All-Star and get your thoughts on that, Amin, coming to your neck of the woods. So first, did you see the Clippers rebrand yet, Amin?
I saw the jerseys.
Okay.
I have not seen the logo, but I've seen the jerseys, and they're going back to red, white, and blue. Thankfully, get rid of because those black jerseys just didn't look the part.
No,
glad the Clippers went back to red, white, and blue
because those colors don't run.
Yep, exactly. Freedom isn't free,
except when kids are getting shot at in school. Then we definitely wait.
We're talking about the Clippers.
Also, Tom, it's that freedom isn't free. It costs a hefty fucking fee. Kids in schools. And if you don't put down your $1.05, who will?
$1.05. $1.05. So Clippers did a rebrand, and there's a big Zach Lowe story that is leading ESPN.com, an exclusive with quotes from the people behind the article.
Is that the Queen Mary? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I mean, bro, I am sitting here and I'm telling you, this feels like something I would see on a golf shirt in Martha's Vineyard. This logo. It looks like a country club, yacht club logo. It looks like Carnival Cruise Lines.
That's looks not like a Clipper ship.
Bro, like there's a story here, and I think it's from Law. It might have been my guy Law Murray over at The Athletic, who's covers the Clippers, and talking about Jillian Zucker, who's the Clippers president of business operations. Okay, they're always too clever by half on these things. The C, you see the C logo, the C encompassing that's bordering the ship. They wanted the ship, according to Zach Lowe's reporting, they wanted the ship to look menacing, so it's coming at you.
That's an insane quote.
Then there's, I think Zach pointed out, kind of looks like a shark, like a great white. And they were like, yeah, that's what we wanted. We wanted it to look menacing. And he's like, but it's not a shark, it's a ship.
It looks like the Queen Mary is in the crosshairs of somebody about to like blow it out the water.
Battleship.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Liam Neeson is yelling fire from the deck. It looks like the Clippers are the Titanic heading straight towards me, the iceberg that is going to sink their rebrand design.
Why did they keep the Clippers? Why? This was as good of a time as any to do a clean slate, clean break, okay? There's no good history here with the team. When Steve Ballmer took over, of course, the Donald Sterling controversy happened and they wanted to disassociate with the Clippers, the past. They couldn't do a rebrand then, so they did a logo change with this weird block LAC thing that was hastily done as Miss Zucker says to Law Murray. Here's the quote. She says, 2015 was a completely different situation. There was a big outcry to do something, to just send some kind of very physical representation that this is not the same old Clippers. So I think we were anxious to have a logo change rapidly. That's not how these processes work. There's nothing rapid about them. There were just more constraints than you would have wanted to deal with. This time, there were no constraints. Okay, so we get that quote. In 2015, this is what I heard happen. They had a logo rebrand that was so horrifically bad that they started talking to other teams in the league saying, like, what do we do? Like, we got to do a rebrand, but like our internal or the third party that we had contracted to do this, the logo is so bad. What do we do? And one of the teams said, we'll do it in-house. We'll do it for you.
One of the other teams?
Another team in the NBA said, we'll do it in-house.
Another NBA team said, we'll handle your logo.
We'll help you out here. We'll handle your logo. And you know how she says it was hastily done?
Uh-huh.
I was told that the rebrand, which usually takes 6 months to a year to do and go through the creative, 3 days.
Nice.
72 hours.
I like the idea that like they came back like, hey, what do you think of this? And the Clippers are like, yeah, it'll do. Like even if the team took it's like rushed through the creation of this new logo, you would think the Clippers say, what the fuck? Did you just draw this up on a napkin? Go back, do it better.
But this was the 2015. This is 2015 we're talking. The LAC block lettering that I was also told that the reason why it was like very similar to the previous design, but like couldn't really rebrand entirely is because they had already had their jerseys done for the next season. They already printed the jerseys for the next season. And so they had to use that jersey's template to rebrand their logo. And so that's what you end up with. Okay. I am of this opinion, Amin, they should have gotten rid of the Clippers name, period.
Yeah. So Steve Ballmer says in the article that like every time they talk about changing the name, they were met with outright hostility. People didn't
outright hostility. Yeah.
And I'm going to say this. Like, so I don't.
Clifford Darrow got pissed off?
Yeah, Clifford Darrow said, I'm about to fuck somebody up. But Maze, if you could throw up the Clipper script, which is, it's a modernized version of what they had in the 80s and 90s and 2000s. And I'm not mad at it. It is a nice.
This one?
It is. Yeah, like the Clippers.
Yeah, this one's good. I like this.
It's cool. Clips as a abbreviation. That's cool. Mm-hmm. I think this part of the jersey rebrand and the color scheme, I'm okay with. I think a lot of people are going to be okay with. To me, the bigger issue is your main logo being the Queen Mary in crosshairs. Like that can't be your logo.
Yo, that can't be. It's a different logo. So you're doing the script for the jerseys, but on the logo, it's this naval font. Now it's not this one. The PSG logo, the ripoff of the PSG logo.
Yeah, exactly. Where this is now, everyone does this now. They have the name and like with it says club on it. They don't say Clippers Club. Also, did they change? They went back to Los Angeles?
Hey, remember I'm glad you brought this up.
Did anyone bring that up in this? I didn't see that in the story, but I'm like, remember y'all wanted to be the LA Clippers and not the Los Angeles Clippers?
So if you go to any like website right now that talks about the Clippers, it's not Los Angeles Clippers, it's LA Clippers. And they did this intentionally back in 2015 or 16. They quietly changed their name officially from the Los Angeles Clippers to the LA Clippers because they didn't want to be associated with Los Angeles because that was the Lakers. They wanted to be their own thing. LA was young. This is how the kids refer to Los Angeles. We're going to be LA, right? Now, because of this nautical theme, they needed to put Los Angeles in it because they wanted to align the North with an N.
That's great. That's
if
great.
you look at the nautical logo, the North points to N, and they are so proud of this.
Did they get the East, West, South on there? No, they did not.
No.
Can we talk about the freaking latitude and longitude at the bottom of the court here?
No.
I don't even give a crap about that.
Where?
33.945 degrees north, 118.342 degrees west.
Maze, I know you recently revealed that you've never watched an episode of Bar Rescue, but that's the kind of shit that Tapper would do in a bar rescue.
The branding of just like,
the branding is like, okay, take a look at this court. We have the latitude and the longitude, nautical terms. That's because this is going on with the overall theme of the bar.
Are you on the port bench or the starboard bench?
I love it.
So
port
here's
from the left, right?
Here's Law Murray, okay, in his story. When Zucker spoke to The Athletic prior to last season about possibly changing the team name, Zucker responded that the fans were, quote, violently opposed to the idea. Again, this outright hostility, violently opposed.
Yeah.
If you're going to ask fans, your fans, hey, do you think we should change our name? These fans have like merch. They've spent hundreds of dollars with the logo, the Clippers name, all this stuff, and you're asking them, hey, should we change our name? What do you think they're going to say? You run all the focus groups, like they're not going to say, yeah, we want to get rid of the name. The reason why this is insane to me is this isn't even native to Los Angeles. They're stolen from
the
San Diego Clippers. It's a naval ship because San Diego is a naval base for America. There's nothing tied to Los Angeles whatsoever. Why are we beholden to this motif of the Clippers when it has nothing to do with Los Angeles? That's number one.
This reminds me of a quick story I had where my old boss, his son bought Clippers tickets, and on the accounting to try to make it seem like it was a business expense, he's like, what is this Clippers? Paper Clippers? What are these Clippers? He renamed it Paper Clippers.
To that point, Maze, here's later in that story. The team will be still identified as LA Clippers, despite Los Angeles being spelled out on the uniform. Make that math make sense, okay? But Zucker did hint that the team was eliciting feedback on what they could do ahead of the 24-25 season. What the team landed on was an evolution rather than a revolution of the team's identity.
Hold on. Tom, I need you to say it again, but I need you to say it like Taffer. The team landed on was an evolution as opposed to a revolution.
That's how you spin it, baby.
Yeah.
Here's the best part. A big part of that evolution was making it clear what a Clipper is supposed to be. Quote,
it's not clear.
That curiosity was part of what helped inform what type of logo design we should go for, Zucker explained. How do we bring all of that into our identity and make sure people do know this is what a Clipper is? If the fans don't know what your team mascot is or your team is, what a Clipper is, maybe you shouldn't be doing that team name anymore.
But they're
outraged, the fans don't even know what the Clippers are.
But they're outraged.
Violently opposed. They're going to riot in the streets. They're going to get out their flamethrowers. They're going to torch the town if they switch their team name. It's maddening. So they love the LA thing, street lights instead of spotlights. That was their branding when they wanted to disassociate themselves from the Lakers. They move out of the building. And now they go with this like country club, nautical ship, Carnival Cruises thing that honestly
doesn't even look like a Clipper ship, Tom.
Yeah. That's the big thing. It does not look like a Clipper ship. Yeah.
There are no sails.
Hold on, mates. To be honest, to be fair, you're looking at that ship from the side, baby. You got to come in front on with some crosshairs there.
You need some more menacing.
This is such a soft angle. Let's get a heads-on menacing angle here.
This is like Ron Burgundy thinking that diversity was a wooden ship from the 1700s. We don't know what a Clipper is. We don't need to be doing this outrage if people don't even know what it is.
Should the logo have been a profile? Would it have been better if it was a Clipper to the side view and as opposed to head on?
It needed to look like a Clipper. Shark.
It's not a Clipper. It's the Queen Mary. Yeah. You got it just right. That's the only boat that people in LA know.
So
maybe that's why. Maybe they're like, draw a Clipper. Fuck, what's a Clipper? It's like a boat, I guess. Like, draw the Queen Mary.
It's around.
They tried the last logo they did, they tried to, you know how they go like really in deep. Remember the Kobe Bryant trophy where they had like 17 pages worth of why, all the angles and the sides to it, and this is what this signifies. They tried to say that the outline of the Clippers logo is silver because it's a silver lining that we're going into a new era of LA Clippers.
Let me tell you, that's the most brand appropriate thing ever. Like, hey, look on the bright side. That's exactly the life of a Clipper fan.
Everything's a silver. Hey, silver lining.
Silver linings on my logo.
We got a new sheriff in town. This stuff drives me crazy. Do people know what a Clipper is? When your team president is saying, I don't know if our fans know what a Clipper is, maybe it's time to just burn it all down. Yeah. Change the logo. Change the team name. Los Angeles.
By the way, if you're a Clipper fan I really highly doubt the thing that's keeping you here is the team name. And, you know, right? Like, it's not like, well, fuck it. Now I'm going to be a Laker fan. Like, you already arrived at being a Clipper fan through some very, very like downtrodden, low self-esteem avenues. The idea that like changing the name would be, that's it. I wash my hands of this. I just don't buy it.
Like the name is associated with Donald Sterling. That's the brand of the team. And you want to keep that? You get Chuck the Condor out here and hope that that washes everything away?
Yeah, let's not even talk about how a condor is their mascot.
Yeah.
Condor
anyway.
that lands on the Queen Mary.
So
Tom, I think what you've drawn me to, what you've led me to here is that no matter how many billions of dollars you have, you can't buy style.
Sperry's over streetlights. That's what it is now. They said streetlights over spotlights.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Now it's Sperry's topsiders over streetlights. That's the new rebrand. But hey, Matt Ishbia, he's done a lot of transforming, rebranding. He's got the new TV deal, the media deal.
Matt, really? Go ahead. No, finish your little thing.
He comes in here, demands Kevin Durant. I want Kevin Durant. Let's trade the whole team. Let's bring him in. Let's change the media deal. Let's get all of our viewers to be able to watch, our fans to watch for free. Let's do that. Let's get Bradley Beal in here and his no trade clause, even though he's going to play 20 games out of the year. Matt Ishbia now, hey, got an all-star game in 2027?
Yep.
What was the year they landed it?
2027.
So, I mean, how do you feel about that?
You finished? You through thanking Matt Ishbia?
Yeah. Like, who should
Matt
I be thanking, Amin?
Matt Ishbia deserves a lot of credit for everything he's done for the organization in a very short amount of time, including they're going to build a brand new facility for the Mercury, a Mercury-specific facility. He's done an incredible job of reinvigorating the alumni, bringing them back. They retired Sean Marion's jersey a few weeks ago. They're going to retire Amari Stoudemire's jersey in a few weeks. All that is well and good. But he does not deserve the credit for a 2027 All-Star game in Phoenix. Just like Steve Ballmer doesn't deserve the credit for a 2026 All-Star game in Los Angeles. The credit, ladies and gentlemen, who's been the loudest voice nationally about this shit? By the way, it's not just that. You guys are like, okay, I mean, so you guys get the next 3 years, right? You got San Francisco, LA, Phoenix. Okay.
It's going right down the West Coast, baby.
It's not just that. Did you guys see the new guidelines that the league wants to enforce? Right?
This sounds, I'm trying to put my finger on it. Someone who's been harping on the fact that you need to have the infrastructure in place, hotel rooms, have the right facilities, and it has to be.
Was it Joe Biden?
No. It's not Joe Biden. Was it Doc? Was it Doc Rivers?
It wasn't.
He's been talking a lot. He's been very outspoken on league issues. It wasn't
Doc Rivers. Go ahead, man.
I'm trying to.
Juju Gotti. It was Juju Gotti.
Oh, Juju. Yeah, Juju.
Not
Man
Juju
on the
Gotti.
street.
The new king of the Super Bowl and All-Star game. You know, he's the one. Now that he's involved, he's the one who cleaned it up. It's Juju.
Yeah. No, not Juju Gotti.
Okay, Amin. Was it you? At 2? Elhassan?
Wait, Amin? It was behind all of this?
I have a feeling
I don't believe it.
Theme music right
Amin has never
Amin Elhassan producing
tried to claim credit over something at the league with the new initiative. I don't think so. He's been very complimentary over the Indianapolis, Milwaukee.
Here we go.
What can I say except you're welcome for the tides, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demiguy. Hey.
I did this. Look to me in my eyeballs. I did this. I'm the one. Ain't nobody. Everybody else was a coward talking about, oh, Salt Lake was fun. Oh my God, Cleveland. Everybody else was a coward. I stood up there and I said, I know Adam and those guys don't like it when I talk like this. I know Herb Simon and Wes Lasry and these people, or Wes Edens, excuse me, and these people don't like it when I talk like this. But I spoke truth to power. I said, you can't have these all-star games where everyone's stuck in traffic. You can't have these all-star games where people are connecting 3 million times to get there. You can't have these all-star games where we're iced down and there's like 2 hotels for the whole goddamn town. And I got to stay 20 minutes out. You can't do this. You know what happened? They pretended, they acted, they even floated rumors like, oh, maybe Milwaukee will get an all-star game. Oh, maybe. No, shut up. All of you, get back into your holes. It's my time. You know what I feel like? You won't get this reference, Tom, but may as well. I really feel like fucking Palpatine. You know how much of a Dick Hardner that must feel like to have like this long ass plan and you got to work in the shadows and whisper here and whisper there. And then boop, you hit a button, you say execute order 66. And all of these unsuspecting stupid yokels are like, what? And brrr, the 501st just takes them all out. Oh my God. This was so gratifying. I cannot explain to you guys. After the weekend I had last week and the depths that we fell when I heard Milwaukee as a name, and then to come out of it a week later with both All-Star game in Phoenix after LA, and also, hey, we're never going to no small-ass town again. Fuck out of here. No disrespect to Matt HBO, but that's you said here celebrating my accomplishments.
The mayor of Phoenix, triumphant once again.
The NBA is giving Amin too much power, man.
I am not the mayor of Phoenix, sir. I'm the mayor of common sense.
Oh.
That's what I am. The mayor of
bigger territory.
Sense. All right, so there is this report that the NBA had upped its requirements, quote unquote, to host an all-star game. Bullet point number 1, 7,200 hotel rooms and a minimum of 3 5-star hotels. Is that check?
That's already OKC. See ya, Milwaukee. I'll holla at you later.
What what about the small market teams and the fans that want to see their players in the All-Star game?
This is what they can do. They can drop their pants, grab a bun, put it right there, and then consume their own penises.
Convention center of 650,000 square feet of exhibition space.
I'd be surprised if there's any NBA team that doesn't have that, but go ahead.
75, this might be your biggest one. 75 nonstop domestic flights and at least 20 international flights.
I just saw like Alderaan. 1 minute it's there and then a laser hits it. It just exploded. Oh my God. How did the Palpatine not jerk off right after that?
So wait, hold on. The international flights? Why that?
Because they want international media to come in.
Media, dude. International media. And also rich international people want to come to All-Star Weekend.
So is that basically the coasts, and then does Chicago have international flights?
Yeah, Chicago, the O'Hare does, which is
Denver.
I want to know. So remember we did this on Illuminati where we had like the all-star breakdown of like the new player participation policy.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay.
And we like tried to figure out which players were eligible and where they drew the line, like arbitrarily. Like what airport has 19 international flights?
Yeah. They're adding one now.
What airport has 65 nonstops, domestic nonstops? I want to know where they drew this line and where they cut out they were like, all right, how do we just like isolate Phoenix, LA, Miami, and Atlanta? Like, how do we get and Vegas? They retrofitted the.
Oh, by the way, there's more. Do you guys want to hear more? This is according to the Sports Business Journal. So you need centralized multi-use entertainment properties to create an NBA campus that can host music, fashion shows, fan fest, etc. An undisclosed number of seats and suites in the primary and secondary arena venues, and then a volume of rideshare capabilities so the league can create a modern transportation. Get your little country asses the fuck out of here. Oh my God. Oh, Lord. Let's see. We're one executive
Thank
outside of
God
Oklahoma
Charlotte
City,
got it in when they
Milwaukee.
could. Yep.
If this is a line in the ground of separating small markets and big markets and smaller ones can no longer host, that is so disproportionate and so unfair and not what the spirit of the league is about. Suck my dick, unnamed executive. How about that? How about that? OKC, the positive news for OKC and Milwaukee is that both cities meet or will eventually meet the league's other criteria, such as mixed use. Okay. Yeah. Good luck with that. Oh my God. How do I find out? This is a good question, Tom. How do you find out who has a
This
minimum?
feels like a question for like Hollinger or Arnovitz or Windhurst.
No, I feel like this is a mission for the finder.
Yeah.
You gotta go. This is, hey man.
Yeah, I'm seeing articles that are like, does Sacramento have a chance?
Hell no.
No, they
not
don't.
enough.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Does this mean Milwaukee's eliminated? Not necessarily, but probably.
These are questions I need to know is how many international flights does OKC have? Does Charlotte have? Charlotte already got it. They just got right in under the bell. School's out for summer and they get it in right at the last minute. So they're already taken care of.
Charlotte?
Yeah, they already got their All-Star game. Barely.
But Charlotte absolutely has all the airline shit. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is the part where people, like stupid people live in small towns. You guys don't fucking know this shit, but like Charlotte is a massive international hub. There's a shit ton of American, because it used to be U.S.
It's an American Airlines. It's an American Airlines hub.
It has a shit ton of nonstops to international destinations, and a lot of obviously nonstops to domestic locations. So Charlotte's cool. And then in terms of hotels, they've got enough 5-star hotels. They've got like, it's pretty hard not to have three.
They got the Ritz-Carlton where all the NBA teams stay downtown or in uptown. That's a tough one. The 5-star. They just opened up a JW Marriott. So we'll see.
You know what's funny? I think Salt Lake City might actually qualify now that I think about it.
Oh, because of Delta.
Yeah.
So I'll look into this. Thank you, my editor, Amin Elhassan, for coming up with an idea for the finder. So you think there's no doubt that Phoenix qualifies?
Dude, Phoenix has like 8 billion direct flights. Again, we're an American Airlines hub. You don't connect to get to Phoenix. You just fucking fly to Phoenix, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so there's the domestic flights, it's not even close because Southwest doesn't have an actual hub. It has a hub and spoke. So like Phoenix is a big Southwest destination. And then American Airlines has 1 million flights. And then international, you can fly to fucking London from here, bro.
Amin is fixing I think what we're learning is the Amin plan. We need to keep going.
Fix this shit. Give Joe Dumas, bring my ass in. I'll fix all this shit for you. Load management, goddamn flapping. I fix all of it because I have
fighting in the league. Too much fighting in the league.
I'll get the fighting out. I could do it all.
Court storming.
All I had to do was listening. All I had to do was listen. The fans were unruly fans. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vote Amin Elhassan for Emperor of the NBA.
Yeah, Supreme Chancellor.
Right.
Stop it, man.
That's how you get elected.
Yeah. Then I get emergency hooking powers because of the war, and then we start a new galactic empire for safe and secure, right? Like that's what we're looking for.
And as long as it's not your idea, as long as we come to you and ask for it.
I vote for a Amin Elhassan Juju Gotti ticket.
Oh man, I just voting for Juju. Whatever tickets Juju's on.
Yeah, I'm reading this shit right here about Memphis. They're trying like, do we qualify?
That's
Downtown
the funniest
Memphis,
thing.
2,900 hotel rooms short of the NBA. So that's right, you little.
That's the funniest thing is that every small market paper is like, can we still get one? And then they're the ones doing the numbers. They're not worried about the rest of the league. They're only worried about themselves.
Of course. Tennessee, not Memphis. Tennessee does not have a single 5-star rated hotel.
That is a travesty.
Nashville doesn't have a 5-star hotel?
The
Yo.
whole Country ass state doesn't have one.
Graceland? No 5-star hotel in Graceland?
No, yes, because the people
What
go
about
to
Gatlinburg?
Graceland.
Dollywood doesn't even have it.
Dollywood doesn't have a 5-star. Come on.
Memphis International
Pigeon
currently
Forge,
serves.
Tennessee doesn't have
Listen
a
to this.
5-star hotel.
The Memphis International Airport currently serves 33 destinations. Of the 33, one is an international flight, and the remaining 32 are domestic.
Is it to Toronto? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, get the who cares? Go get some. I'm about to eat a sandwich right now. I'm so fucking happy.
Sandwich.
But does it have a clipper ship port?
Yeah,
that's the real question.
Does it have a silver lining on the wrapper to signify a new rebirth? I can't believe it. We have to educate our fans about what our team mascot is. What is a clipper? We have to reinforce that it's a ship. Now that I'm looking at it, they do. I think it might be a sail. Those are 3 sails.
Thumbs up short. Yes, we did it. We fucking did it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe what's happening.